All of a sudden, I hear boom, 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 boom on my door.
Right now, I am sheltered in place in my office because we have protesters who have stormed the Capitol, clashing with Capitol Police, forcing their way into Statuary Hall. The Vice President of the United States was just rushed off the floor of the House by Secret Service. This is Banana Republic crap.
Because of COVID, we were limited in the numbers of people that could be either in the gallery, which is one floor above the main floor, kind of overlooking the chamber, or on the floor. So I was one of the people that was allowed into the gallery. There were maybe about a dozen of us in the section where I was, members of Congress. And we started hearing the noise and seeing the posts on social media, perhaps even before our colleagues on the floor, because the gallery is quite shallow. So you're very close to the doors that lead into the rest of the Capitol.
I just thought to myself, they got inside. And so I hide behind my door like this, like I'm here, and the bathroom door starts going like this, like the bathroom door is behind me, or rather in front of me, and I'm like this, and the door hinges right here, and I just hear, where is she? Where is she? And this was the moment where I thought everything was over.
I will not tolerate fake news no more.
There were a couple of Capitol Police there. I will tell you that they seemed quite confused about what to do. People were yelling, close the doors, as we heard the sound of the mob coming closer and closer. And we saw the pictures on social media. The Capitol Police were yelling back to each other, who's got the key? So it was quite chaotic. We were suddenly told, just as we saw members being ushered off the floor, to immediately pull out our gas masks from under the seats and to put those gas masks on. That is quite difficult to pull those gas masks out. Most of us have had no training on how to use those gas masks. We were told to hold them in one hand, to get down on the floor, as close to the floor as we could, because there was an active shooter.
So calmly, okay? Wait for the direction. They're going to make sure it's clear first, okay?
To go back over there.
And at one point, it sounds stupid to even admit this now, but I was talking about how I could use my Marine Corps sword that's on the wall as a defensive weapon, and someone else could take the Wisconsin flag. It has a pike on the end of it.
And this is around the time when the Capitol was being stormed, that we can hear all of these rioters behind the glass of the doors, And so we're in just an open hallway, and we hear the yells of these people trying to break into the building that we're in. And I'm just like, I don't know where to go.
When we were finally able to leave, we walked outside and saw that the insurrectionists who had been banging on the gallery doors were spread-eagled on the floor with their hands above their heads, and Capitol Police around them with their guns drawn. Those were the people that almost made it into the gallery.
And I walked through the cafeteria, and it was filled with Capitol Police officers in riot gear who were exhausted. Some of them were laying on the ground. Some of them were at the tables, eating food, sweating. These guys were actually engaged in combat for the better part of 6 hours. We now have 5 people that died. And I'm walking through this cafeteria, and I realized they were out there keeping me safe